Ahoy hoy, I'm Neil.
And I'm Pavo.
And welcome to another trailer reaction.
And this time we're going to see Charlize Theron. And it is Theron, I worked out. I checked it before.
You worked out?
I checked out before. You're supposed to rhyme it with heron.
All right, okay.
It's Charlize Theron.
Theron. All right, okay.
Or whatever you want to do.
This one's Atomic Blonde, a film that seems to have snuck out of nowhere.
It does.
So I'm intrigued to see the trailer anyway. I really am intrigued
and this is the Red Band trailer, so there may be some naughty words.
Oh, naughty words.
Ooh. Sexy. Doing that thing with a slow song again.
It's the fashion now, instead of that.
Now, is that a wig, do you reckon? Wow, that's a good start.
A bit of thumping, isn't it?
Lorraine Broughton, an expert in escape and evasion. Proficient in intelligence collection.
Let's have a crack, shall we?
John Goodwin there again. He's
And hand in combat. It's an impressive set of skills.
Talents can be overrated.
Lorraine, how well do you know James Gascoigne?
Enough to say hello.
He's dead. Find out who's hunting down our operatives. We're a lot of brave men and women that are going to show up dead.
Fuck.
Your contact is David Percival.
Voice.
Yeah.
Welcome to Berlin.
Fuck's sake.
Trust no one. Oh, bollocks.
You look like you need saving.
No.
So you made contact with the French operative?
Obviously.
He's front
I think I fucking love you.
That's too bad.
She's a killer queen.
Oh, I like it.
Wow.
Wow.
I like the look of that.
I do as well. Very Luc Besson, early Luc Besson.
It is. It reminded me a little bit. I haven't seen all the movie, but that Hardcore Henry. Have you seen any of that?
I haven't watched it. No.
I haven't seen. I've seen obviously the trailers where it was all in first person. That first fight scene. Do you think that was all her, or do you think that they've done some very clever special effects there?
I think this.
Where they put her face on it, because
it's all about the editing, isn't it? As well. I mean, the editing's so boom, boom, boom in your face, sort of.
But the thing was that look. That was. I think you could see that it was edited, but it was made to look like it's all one shot.
Yeah.
It's the way that
they filmed it, and I think it probably is her, but almost choreographed. If you know, well, obviously it will be choreographed, but I think it probably is her.
So, are you a fan of Charlize Theron?
Yeah, loved her in Mad Max. I've liked her, well, in that way, right back from The Devil's Advocate. Do you remember? Keanu Reeves' wife.
She's one of those actresses. Well, I say she's one of those actresses, like there are loads of them, but she can do everything.
Yeah, I
mean,
that monster, that role, was like.
If you look at her in Monster, right now, I know that you haven't seen Arrested Development,
no,
right, but she has probably a 3 or 4 episode arc in, I think it's the 3rd series,
right,
where she plays a British woman. You wouldn't believe that was the same person.
Oh, really?
You wouldn't. She is so funny.
Okay.
She is so sweet. She is so gorgeous. She is.
Well, she is gorgeous, isn't she?
But she's that. It's. You have to watch Arrested Development for a start, anyway. But then again, you look at any of those characters. I mean, even that character that she is. What's the name of the character in Mad Max? My mind's gone blank.
Furiosa.
Furiosa. That looks completely different to that. As
Yeah.
much as Furiosa was a bit of a badass.
I know, she didn't fight like that. That's very... I mean, there's sort of... When I was watching that trailer, there's reminiscences of other films. And it looks like he's done a lot better than that. It really reminded me of early Luc Besson, like Back to Leon.
The other obvious one for me would be something like John Wick.
Yeah, it's got that sort...
John Wick. But it's got an amazing cast.
It has. James McAvoy,
Yeah.
how he looked in there looked like Tyler Durden, Brad Pitt at the end. But John Goodman's always reliable. I think that's going to be a blast. I think that is going to be like John Wick, where it's going to become a word of mouth film rather than just everybody knowing about it. But as a trailer, I think that's strong. I wish they'd do more Red Band trailers anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It looks like it's this side slightly of tongue in cheek as well.
Yeah.
Where you've got people saying bollocks and shit and all that sort of stuff. And I do like all that. But obviously she's when I first saw her like that, I thought, this is going to be a bit like that Salt. It's going to be...
Yeah, that's what I was searching.
But again, it looks like it's a lot more fun than that. Salt, I didn't find particularly a good film.
It was just popcorn.
Yeah. Whereas this one I think is a popcorn movie, but it looks like it's going to be
it's a
real
kick-ass popcorn.
And you look at how hot that scene, the two women. But yeah, I can't remember her name, but she's also in The Mummy. She's the woman that.
Okay, that's her, right?
Mummy,
okay.
Yeah. So she was the.
But it did look for a minute like it was that Michelle Rodriguez.
Yeah, but she's the woman, and it's terrible not knowing the name, that was on the metal stilts.
Oh yeah,
metal leg things on the
Kingsman. The razor legs things.
Yeah. So yeah, fantastic.
Brilliant. So how many toes up for the trailer?
I'm going to give that 4.5.
Yeah,
I'm going to give it 4.5.
I'll go a strong 4 on that.
It's got everything you need in the trailer. It doesn't particularly tell you a lot. Well, it tells you the basic story that she's got to go and try and find out all these people that are killing all these operatives.
Well, find out who's killing them, but that's all you need in a spy movie, isn't it?
And I can imagine that someone like James McAvoy is not sort of like a trumped up cameo. It's not going to be in there all the time.
No, I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. But he does action quite well. If you think right back to that film Wanted.
He was brilliant in Wanted. Yeah. He's great.
So man. I think he's great at action.
Yeah.
He's another up first.
With a very young Chris Pratt.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, with the slightly podgy Chris Pratt, who played his dickhead of a so-called mate.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So, let us know what you think. Do you like these sort of kick-ass films? Do you like the quick edit, violent gunfights? Let us know in the comments below. And when you do comment, do remember to like the video.
That's right. And come and subscribe to the channel, which you can do just by pressing that area there. And when you do subscribe, click the little icon with the bell on it, and then you'll get notified every time we release a new video.
Well said. So thank you very much for watching. We'll see you all again very soon for another trailer reaction.
Ta-ta for now.